Okay guys, welcome to That Was the Year That Was, and this year we're up to 1992. Yeah, so music wise, what was happening in the UK in 1992? Let's see, number 10 it was Charles and Eddie, Would I Lie to You? Number 9 was The Shaman, Ebenezer Good. Number 9 was Wet Wet Wet, which looking out the window is pretty much what the weather's like at the moment, and that was a Good Night Girl. Number 7, Erasure, ABBA-esque EP in brackets. Number 9, Whitney Houston, I Will Always Love You. Number 5, Right Said Fred, Deeply Dippy. 4 was KWS, Please Don't Go. Number 3 was Boys to Men, End of the Road. Number 2 was Snap, Rhythm as a Dancer, which is actually quite a good song. And number 1 was Shakespeare's Sister with Stay. A pretty naff time for music in my opinion. Well, that's my personal opinion. I wasn't a big fan of this sort of Britpop thing either. Decent songs, what do we have? Anything else? Achy Breaky Heart, Billy Ray Cyrus, anybody? No. Barcelona, Freddie Mercury and Montserrat Cabell. Guns N' Roses, Knocking on Heaven's Door, that was the 36th best selling single of 1992. And there was really bugger all else. Well, there was Kiss, God Gave Rock and Roll to You 2. So yeah, that was that's what was happening in the charts. Not music wise, news wise in the UK, was there anything exciting happening? January, nothing too exciting. Nope. There was really nothing in January. It seems to be this is all just news. Alright, okay, that's just all news stuff, so that's why nothing exciting happened there. I can't find. Oh, hang on a wee second, wait a wee minute. Roy Castle announced he was suffering from cancer, unfortunately. That was on the 26th of March. Princess Anne gets divorced, or she announced her divorce from Captain Mark Phillips on the 13th of April 1992. No, there's really bugger all exciting happened. It's probably a rubbish website I'm looking at, to be honest with you. So anyway, listen, doesn't matter. We're here to talk about games. Now I've got to say, by 1992, I mean by the mid 80s, yeah, by the sort of late 80s, I'd already stopped playing. I'd stopped going to arcades. I mean, arcades to me really didn't really exist that much. But this first game here is Aero Fighters. Let's just stick the sound up. Hopefully you can hear that. So yeah, this is Aero Fighters. Seem to be pretty much all shoot 'em ups and beat 'em ups. And this is a pretty good shoot 'em up. I think it was ported to maybe the PC Engine, Mega Drive. No doubt Daniel will fill us in on all the home conversions. I don't think it was ported to any like computers as such. It may have came out in the Sharp X68000, I'm not too sure. Ah, bollocks, I was too busy looking at the side of the screen there, that's my excuses. But yeah, it's a nice, if you're into vertical shmups, then this will tick all the boxes. I think there were sequels came out. I think there was 2 and 3 came out as well. I've never been as big a fan of these kind of games as I have been of the more simple shooters like 1942. I just, as much as power-ups look really nice, Yeah, they look nice. Where the hell was my plane? I couldn't see it there. Game over. Yeah, as long as, I mean, they look nice, make it quite exciting. I always feel it takes a wee bit of the skill away, but that's just me, I'm just an old fart. So anyway guys, listen, that is Aero Fighters. Okay, this is Arabian Fight by Sega. Now, oddly enough, it actually says 1991 in that, even though it's showing up as 1992 in MAME, so there you go. Right, how do we start this? Right, so I get to be one of 4. Let's go with the guy with the sore head. One of 4 players it would appear. What on earth? Right, it's it's magic. It's not magic. It's kind of going for a final fight kind of viewpoint. But as you can see there, it kind of does this sort of sprite scaling thing, which I'm not really too convinced about. I mean, you kind of get, obviously, as you move in and out the screen, you increase and decrease in size. It's kind of tried to go for a sort of forced kind of 3D sort of viewpoint. Yeah. Also just trying to push the boundaries. I'm not really sure it works. Well, I mean, maybe it does work. It's just it's a bit too clever for its own liking, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, anyway, listen, I've had enough of that one. That's Arabian Fight, I think it's called. So let's crack on. Okay, this is Art of Fighting. I think this is by Neo Geo, or SNK I should say. Now this game spawned a million sequels. I mean, this game proved to be pretty popular. That's probably an understatement. I do believe you're either in the sort of Street Fighter 2 camp, or you're in the Art of Fighting camp, or is it King of Fighters? Maybe I'm getting muddled up here. I think it's King of Fighters that's sort of the big one. I've never ever really been into beat 'em ups at all. If I was going to play a sort of a sprite-based beat 'em up, it would definitely be Street Fighter 2. I'm afraid. I don't know what it is. I think this game, it takes itself a wee bit too seriously. I don't know, but then you could say the same about Street Fighter 2. I'm just not a fan of these kind of beat 'em ups at all. But anyway, I'll stop whinging, because the whole point of this video was just to show you what games are out in 1992. And again, you can see this one kind of pans in and out, so it's probably a bit more technical than the Street Fighter games. I'm getting my arse firmly handed to me on a plate. Bollocks! Okay, that's enough of that one, guys. That's Art of Fighting, and that's by SNK. Okay, this is Asterix, and this is by Konami, I think it is. It's going to tell me, yep, there it is. There's a little famous Konami sign. Right, let's go for Asterix. The funny thing is, Asterix, I'm not quite sure, is it a French cartoon or something? It's certainly, yeah, I think it might be a French cartoon, and it's it's never, although there's people who like it, it's never really gained the mass appeal in Europe, or in the UK at least. And yeah, it's quite an enjoyable, quite a sort of some decent little characters. Was it Obelix or something? I mean, I remember sort of watching it as a kid. Oh, hello. Right, what am I supposed to do? Alright, get a kiss off her. There we go. Oops. So yeah, it's another run-of-the-mill beat 'em up, sideways scrolling beat 'em up. As you can probably tell, I'm getting a wee bit jaded with all these games, but unfortunately that was pretty much your standard fare, sort of from the early 90s onwards. I mean, it's not a bad little beat 'em up, got to say. I think you can obviously play 2 players at once. Right, I don't appear to be controlling him when he does that kind of mad move. Graphics are nice, but again, don't think this was converted to anything at all. Right, anyway, enough of that. That is Asterix, and that is by Konami. Okay, this is Baseball Stars by SNK. Again, this is on the Neo Geo. Now, I've played this game quite a bit under MAME, and it's a really good fun game. Completely arcade. The graphics are excellent, and it's nice to play. The fact that I used to actually play baseball, believe it or not, for a team, probably can help fuel my. That was a ball. Bollocks. Take that. Oh, they're going to catch it. Hey! Go and get to first base. Safe. Oh, don't catch it. Ah, balls. Alright, my turn to pitch. Dearie me. Ah, you twat. Ah, where you go, that was out. Well, I'm not going too well anyway. Yeah, baseball's a game it's never really taken off at all in the UK, and it's actually quite a good game. It's fun to play. Right, enough of that. That's Baseball Stars 2, and that's by SNK. Okay, this is Blaze On by Atlas. Now, I must admit, I've losing the will to live here, going through the list of games from 1992. They're all sort of cutesy, sideways scrolling beat 'em ups, you know, or fighter games, one-on-one fighter games. Neither of which are really my sort of my cup of tea. So anyway, yep, this Blaze On. What's it called? Yeah, Blaze On, as opposed to Blazed Eon. Well, it's called Blaze On in the main thing, so that's what it must be called. So this is kind of Nemesis. Can I destroy these things? Doesn't look like I can. If if you like horizontal or vertical shooters, I mean, there's an absolute massive collection of these games available. I mean, I love my shoot 'em ups, but I mean, I've never even played this game. I've never even seen it, let alone play it before. There's just so many. Can I crash into that? Yes, I can. Ah, bollocks. So it's kind of Nemesis meets R-Type, sort of. Right, I need to get my vibrating finger going, and it's too late. Let's go for another game of arcade like that. Now we're talking, that's what you call firepower. No, I'm not going to destroy that, am I? That didn't even wound it. Ah, so you can destroy the... destroy the, what do you call it? Goodness me, it takes a hell of a lot of shooting this. There's not exactly a lot of room to actually get in there to shoot things. It's not bad, it's pretty tough though. I mean, you've certainly got to hammer that fire button. There doesn't appear to be any, no, there's not any kind of like, alright, what's this thing? Don't know what that is. Ah, balls. Anyway guys, that's Blaze On, and that is by Atlas. This is Bomberman World by Irem. This is a game that's spawned a million different games, but it's they're always good fun. Now, I know that tune. I think I may have played this, is it on the Amiga possibly? I mean, there's been various, dear me, there's been various versions released for various systems. I think the PC Engine's got quite a lot. They're actually really good. I'm not doing very well here. Second bomb. Let's so if I can extend the blast. Take that. And that. Right, now I think, oh you don't, as me saying, I know the one version I've played you have to kind of unlock, you have to find a kind of hidden square that's kind of got a power up type of thing, But yeah, this is Bomberman. I mean, there's a million different versions. I know there's a really good version on the Saturn, I think it is it 8 player? But I've got to say, I mean, looking down the list of games that came out in 1992, there was very few converted to sort of home systems. Haha, have it you. Right guys, that's Bomberman World, and that is by Iron. Okay, this is Dark Tower by... I'm not quite sure. Let's see what it tells us. Anaheim? No, the game room. Haha, the game room. Anaheim, that's in California. Right. What? Alright, okay, so I'm this kind of guy at the top here. Now, is it me, or are these ogres ripped straight out of Ghosts and Goblins? They certainly look very, very similar. This looks more like a game that you would get on the Amiga. It doesn't look like an arcade game. Don't know what it is. It looks kinda too drawn. That doesn't make any sense, does it? I don't know. It doesn't really look like an arcade game. I mean, it's fairly simplistic. You just beat the shit out of these guys. A bit like kinda Bubble Bobble meets any one of a million other video games. Oops, I thought that was a pickup. I'm not quite sure what you're supposed to be. You look like a kinda duck with kinda sunglasses on. Yeah, it's a bit of a strange bag, that one. That's a Dark Tower by Game Room, I think it was. Okay, this is Dead Connection, and this is by Tato.
We're counting on you. Don't let us down.
Right, they all look identical. Let's go for the specky dude. I'm sure I've actually done a mashup of this. Something tells me that I have actually played this game.
Everyone free.
Ah, right, okay, you know what, looking at the screenshots, I actually thought it was going to be I thought it was going to be a light gun game actually, but it's not. You're actually running about shooting things, so it's quite unusual. It's almost like the spiritual successor to Boot Hill, where you're sort of running about on a static screen trying to shoot things. It's obviously done in the same sort of setting the era off of the sort of Mafia, Untouchables type thing. There's a bird getting chased with a naked bloke. Quite nice little graphics. Again, I don't think this was ported to anything. Kill him. Doesn't look like it.
Don't return them alive.
Ouch.
Help.
Hey!
Huh, you don't want to die.
Let's try this. This level, I'm in a junkyard. Again, it doesn't really... It's quite unusual, it doesn't really strike me as being an arcade game. I couldn't imagine people playing this in an arcade for some reason. It's more like a game you'd see the Ocean would release or something. But you know, it's nice wee graphics. Quite detailed. And it's a wee bit different. Anyway, listen, that's enough of that one guys. That's Dead Connection. Right, this is Dino Rex by Tato, and it's that favourite game of ours. It's the beat 'em up. Joy. Dearie me. There seemed to be a plethora of these kind of dinosaur-y type beat 'em ups. There's a Primal Rage, there was I'm sure there was one by Mastertronic actually as well. They were obviously trying to go for the sort of the realistic kind of graphics. You know, companies realised that beat 'em ups were proving popular, so they thought, what could we put in, what could we make people fight with? You know, and they just kept punting out all these games, and this was a dinosaur version, which is basically crap. I haven't a clue what I'm doing, you know what, I can't even bother playing this particular game. So yeah, that's enough of that. That is Dino Rex by Tato, I think it was. Okay, this is Dog Yun, is it? Dog Yun, yeah, by Toplan. Now this game doesn't have any sound effects, so I'm going to have to make some up if that's okay. And it's my favourite shooter, it's favourite type of game, it's a shooter. Bollocks. Right, that's enough of that. That's Dogo Yun. I'll not bother with any more sound effects, thanks very much. But like I was saying earlier, there's an absolute plethora of shoot 'em up games, so if that's your bag, then you're in for a treat. Game over. Right, anyway, yep, that's Doggy Young, or Doggy Yun, whatever, Doggy Un, whatever you want to call it, by Toplan. Okay, this is a F1 Grand Prix, and it's part 2 allegedly. So there was always a part 1 which I didn't see.
Round 1. Welcome to the Italy Grand Prix.
And it's got that really confusing viewpoint where you don't actually turn the car, you just rotate the screen around the car. I mean, it does work, although it kind of makes me feel a wee bit sick. It doesn't really feel like you're driving. I think I remember playing the original of this. Oh, Mickey hacking them, so there are a few real drivers there. Wheel spin. Alright, so there is a sort of a map type thing, so you can see where you're supposed to be going. Tight right hander coming up. Long straight. Ah, balls. Turning too early. Yeah, it's alright, not a fan of these games. You can tell, I think, at this stage, arcade manufacturers, you know, they were trying to compete. They realised that there were systems like the Mega Drive, the SNES, the 16-bit machines. These machines were all super powerful, and you know, they could play sideways scrolling beat 'em ups and what have you. So they were obviously just trying to kind of be a bit different. and coming out with stuff like that, and unfortunately a lot of these games in my opinion just don't really work. Maybe it's just me, I've never really played them properly, but anyway, yeah, that was F1 Grand Prix part 2. Okay, this is Football Frenzy by SNK again. This is on the, obviously on the Neo Geo. Now I actually thought it was football, but it's not. It appears to be American football, so I have no idea how this is going to actually play.
First quarter. Ready for play. There's the kickoff starting the first quarter.
Obviously the Mega Drive had John Madden, which was, although I never really played it much myself, it was a really good game. Just try and run up the pitch as much as I can.
First down. Ready, play.
Right, I've got no idea what I'm doing here.
Incomplete.
Oops. Man, there's a fight going on.
Ready, play. It's an interception.
Ah, bollocks.
The Pitbulls have the ball. Ready,
I've got absolutely no idea what I'm actually doing here.
it's a fumble. The Wolves have the ball back. Ready, play.
Right, anyway, no idea what I'm doing there, guys. That's Football Frenzy by SNK. Okay, this is Funky Jet by, I don't know, it was too quick, by Mitchell Corporation. Never heard of the game. Let's give it a blast. Right, it looks like I'm a boxer with some sort of jetpack type thing on my back, so I can kind of fly about. Oops, I've now got yellow boxing gloves for some strange reason. Oh, get the power up, whatever that might do. Round clear. So it's just really, it's Pete Waterman. It's just really a kind of take on sort of Bubble Bobble, really. Except you've got a power pack and you've got boxing gloves. But it seems to me that all the creativity and originality had dried up at this point in the arcades, and this was the kind of dross we're knocking out. It's not a bad game, but you know what, you've seen it a million times. And it's no wonder the arcades did unfortunately die. Right, anyway, enough of that one, guys. That's, what do you call it? That is Funky Jet. Funky Jet, yep. Okay, this is G.I. Joe by Konami. Now, G.I. Joe was obviously the kind of Snake Eyes. Pretty Boy Scarlet, is that a bird? I don't know, let's go for the guy that looks like me, with no hair and a moustache. Yeah, G.I. Joe was basically the American action man. Right, so right away you can see it's Operation Thunderbolt. That's exactly what this game is, or Rambo. Except it's shite. Right, okay. I don't know. Alright, look, I've got to try and run around these things, I'm guessing. Yeah! I think I'm going to be struggling to do many more of these. That was the year that was, because the standard of games was just pretty shite. But at least it was games that certainly didn't interest me in any shape or form. And I'm sure most of you will probably agree. It was just all, they just kind of tried to push the boat out graphic wise, and they kind of forgot to add in any gameplay. So yeah, that's G.I. Joe by Konami. This game, guys, is Golden Axe, The Revenge of Death Adder. Now, I'm guessing this is obviously a sequel to Golden Axe. Now, I can't say I've ever seen this game or ever played it. And it's funny, you never hear people talk about the game. So let's see just what it's like. I mean, the original game, obviously it's a favourite, it's a classic, it's one of the first sort of sideways scrollers. Now you can tell right away the graphics just look a lot more realistic. They've kind of gone for that more realistic sort of look. The other one was more kind of cartoony with a bit of humour, whereas this one's just more dark. What the hell is that? A praying bloody mantis? Do I want to ride the praying mantis? No, let's just set a big fire. How do we get on top? There we go. Ha ha ha. Can I jump? I certainly can. Take that! They've certainly upped the ante quite a bit in the graphics. He looks pretty much unchanged from the first game. Yeah, got to say this is actually really nice. So I never even knew this existed. They've just kind of sped the game up a lot. They've improved the graphics a lot, but they've kept the gameplay intact, which is good. Head smashed in with some sort of hammer implement. Ah, there's that thing that you get to ride in the first one. Is that a woman? I think it is. Oh, she's certainly got a bra of some sort on. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's Golden Axe, The Revenge of Death Adder. Again, don't remember seeing any home conversions for that. Right guys, this game is Ground Effects, which doesn't sound like anything like a driving game, but apparently it is. So let's see if it's any good or if it's pish. It's by Tato, so I'm guessing it's going to be alright. Right, it looks like this game might not play very well. It looked like a wee bit of corruption, but maybe I'm talking rubbish. Micklet, alright, McLaren, okay. How do we go? How do we accelerate? It's not moving very quick, is it? What? So you pull back. Right, I'm completely confused here. You pulling back seems to make you go forwards. Now that's obviously first gear, so how do I move up a gear? I have got absolutely no idea how to change gears. Don't know. No idea. Anyway, listen guys, it looks alright. That's so I couldn't really let you see it play properly. That's ground effects. Okay, this is a very late game for Atari. This is called Guardians of the Hood. And it looks like they've they've kind of gone for a Mortal Kombat pit fightery type thing. Right, so I'm putting coins in and it's got that famous Atari coin sound noise. Recycle it, don't trash it. Right, okay, so I've moved on for the drug ones. Right, how do we start? Yavi! Let's go for Chief, because that's got the same physique as me. Oh dear me, this is going to be pish. You just know it's going to be pish. Oh dear. Is that a down and out or something at the back there? Yep, this is a spiritual successor to Pit Fighter. And that poor guy has just been flung at the screen. Yep, it's even got the same kind of movement as Pit Fighter, so I'm guessing it was kind of probably programmed by the same team. Anyway, that is total pish. That is Guardians of the Hood by Atari. Enough of that noise. And just for a change guys, we've got King of the Monsters 2 by SNK. And I think this is a beat 'em up. Hooray! Now, this game did get released for the SNES, I believe. It may have been the first one that got released, I'm not too sure. Now, I actually used to play this game on my modded Xbox with my daughter. She used to quite enjoy it. It's at least a wee bit more fun because apart from just trying to kick your opponent to bits, you get to kind of smash up things like this. You can get to throw the what do you call it? I can't even remember the name of the thing. Cape Canaveral thing. The space thing. Yep. Golden Gate Bridge takes a pummeling. Now wait a minute, where's the... Where is the other person? He seems to have disappeared. So is the one player game of this more like a sort of... It's just you against the sort of like different enemies? I thought it was a straight 1-on-1 beat 'em up. Well, here we go, ready for battle. There he is, he's back again. Nice graphics, nice sound. Gameplay's a bit shallow, I think, to say the least. Yeah. Anyway guys, that's enough of that. That's the King of Monsters 2. Okay, this is Mutation Nation. And this is on this is by SNK again on the Neo Geo. Just for a wee change, it's a sideways beat 'em up, scrolling beat 'em up game. And I think, as you can probably tell there, they've kind of mutated slightly. They've got sort of tentacles coming out of their head. They've got vests on, American helmets, and tentacles. What on earth? And he's got some sort of rollerblade thing going on there. Yeah. Give me a game of Galaxian any day over this kind of stuff. There's really no skill involved in a game like this. Or there is, you know, anyone that plays these games to any degree would totally argue it's small incredible hulks. Well, now they're sort of wolf type things, or not wolf, lizards. But yeah, this really isn't my bag, this game. It's probably one of the better sideways scrolls, I have to say, but eat the gold balls. Ah, bloody hell, he's turning into a stag beetle. Right, enough of that one, guys. That's Mutation Nation. That's by SNK. This is Mystic Riders by Irem. Now, I think it's some sort of shoot 'em up. I'm certainly hoping it is. If it's going to be a sideways scrolling game, I'm going to turn the bloody thing off. Yeah, it is indeed. I need something a wee bit different. Oops. Not sure what happened there. Trying to figure out what I can actually touch and what I can't touch. Ah, bollocks. It's certainly nice and pretty though. Another quick game. Try and kill this bad dude behind me, Mr. Death. That's a bit better. A few power ups here. That's what we're needing. It was until I died. Did that treasure chest kill me? Looks like it did. Oh, bad. Now, I don't know how I'm supposed to avoid that. Anyway guys, that's Mystic Riders. That's a bit of fun actually. That's by Irem. Right, this is a game again I've never actually tried. As you can see there, it's obviously split screen. It's Outrunners. So I'm guessing you could play 2 people at once. Let's go for easy handling, I think. And manual transmission. What the hell is that? Right, there's only one of me I think, so here we go. Right, there's a complete lack of sound, oddly enough. Now I've got to say, this is, apart from the lack of sound, it's actually playing, it looks really nice. And it's playing pretty good as well, considering it's got another sort of screen tagged on. Yeah, there was a wee bit of sound to begin with, so there seems to be kind of in-game music that's in-game sound that's completely missing. Not to worry. Quite impressed with this actually. Never ever seen this in the flesh. Hopefully I might see some. Well, hopefully I don't see many of the games that I've looked at today because they're pretty pish. But yeah, I'm going down to Blackpool in a few weeks' time, so hopefully I'll see some classic arcade games. Right, anyway guys, that's Outrunners, and that is by Sega. Okay, this game is quite unusual. It's called Quiz and Dragons, and it's just exactly what you think it is. It's a game, it's an arcade game, but it's kind of based on a quiz. Now, it sounds quite good, it sounds a bit like Trivial Pursuit or something, but the problem is it's all based on American stuff. So you get plenty of stuff about American TV, baseball, basketball, what have you, American football. So rather than fight, here we go, is it all questions I think it is? There we go, question 1. What is Peter Pumpkin Eater's marital status? He had a wife, so he was married. Now what's number 2? Oh, that was pure luck that I pressed the right button. What is the Old Dominion state? I have no idea. It was Virginia. What is the name of Blondie and Dagby's Bumstead dog? Never heard of it.
Question 4.
Ionic, Doric and Corinthian are all types of stained glass. Dearie me.
Question 5.
Kabul. Wait a minute, that's in... Oh, it's Afghanistan. I'm absolutely pish at geography. Who played the title role in Duo Dancer? Your Life is Calling? I have absolutely no idea. Do you give up? I certainly do give up. Anyway, yeah, that's Quiz and Dragons. That is by Capcom. Right, this is R-Type Leo, which I think was a kind of sequel to R-Type. Thank God for this game. I was getting driven around demented by all the crap that I've looked at so far. So yeah, this is basically R-Type with kind of sparkly looking graphics. The graphics have certainly been tatted up a wee bit, but it's nice. I see there it says player 2 insert coins. I'm guessing you can probably have simultaneous 2-player action. Oops. Yeah, this is a bit of a joy after endure all these bloody sideways scores. I must admit, I've never played this game. I always maintained I would have to complete R-Type, which is probably never going to happen before I move on to the sequels. But you see, this is really nice. So Yeah, that's pretty good. That's R-Type Leo, and that is by Iron. Okay, now this is squash, and it's not a drink with orange in it. No, this is actually based on the game of squash. Now, I used to like playing squash, not played it for a while, and I never even knew that there was ever a squash game exists. So it'll be interesting to see how this actually plays. Oops.
0, 1.
You see, it's actually quite playable for a squash game.
2, all.
Get in there, son. It was never going to be a universally massive game, this game, I wouldn't have thought, but you know, it actually plays not bad at all.
4, 3. 5, 3.
Out.
6, 4.
Take that, son.
7, 4.
Yeah, I can't imagine there being too many original games of this in existence. Ah, bollocks. What? I was winning. Is it based on time or something? Anyway, that's squash. That's actually quite good. If you like squash anyway. Yep, squash. Okay, this is Street Fighter 2. And this is Champion Edition. Now the difference... excuse me, I've just eaten a crisp here. The difference between Champion Edition and Normal Edition is you can now, it's unlocked the sort of, I was going to say the end of level guardians, the bosses, that's what we call them. I'm not quite sure what is sort of basically looked at as the best version of Street Fighter. I think, is it DX, Street Fighter 2 DX or something? I can't remember exactly. I mean, I do like Street Fighter, but I don't play it very often. And I certainly, excuse me, I'm certainly not good at it at all. I always felt like Street Fighter never took itself too seriously.
Round 2, fight!
There was various versions of Street Fighter. I don't know how many there were in total. But this particular version of Street Fighter, it came out on the Mega Drive. I think that was the first one that came out in the Mega Drive. Actually, I didn't get the original, and I think they also brought out this for the SNES as well. Yeah, anyway, that's a classic game. I can't play it for toffee, but it's a great game. That's Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition. Okay, this is Super Chase Criminal Termination. Now, I'm guessing it's going to... what is it with bad guys and their pink hair?
This is Nancy. A bunch of drugheads have totaled
Oh,
the shop
dearie
and
me.
are running away north on Route 101. The suspects are driving a blue convertible. How you handle the beginning is everything. Good luck.
Roger.
I'm guessing this is going to control like a bag of disease because it should be a steering wheel and I'm trying to use a joystick. Ah, it's actually steering okay. Now I don't know if there's a high gear or a low gear. Well, that is obviously the turbo boost thing.
Hurry up. You can
No way! That was never a minute ago. You got a minute? Dearie me. That's what you call mean. Right, I need to use my turbo thing. Okay, so again they've just really tried to ramp the graphics up, which doesn't always make it more enjoyable. So I'm driving through a restaurant, it would appear. Right, anyway, that's enough of that, guys. That's Super Chase Criminal Termination. That's by Tate. Okay, this is Super Sidekicks by SNK. This spawned quite a few sequels, I think. And it was the go-to football game on the Neo Geo.
Versus Spain. Kick off. Throw in.
Oops. And it was quite famous for its kind of pan in ace. How do you shoot? Come on, Ace, get the ball. That's it, son. Come on, get the ball. He's not that Ace. That'll do it. What I need to do is figure out how to actually shoot. Ah, bollocks! As opposed to just running it out for a free kick. Or for a goal kick. Ah, damn it. It actually plays no bad. I mean, it's no FIFA. But, it's good arcade fun. Ah, come on, you should have buried that. This time. Come on, Ace, he's running rings around you, son. That's it. Oh, get the boot in. No. Just to be safe. Come on, there's nobody marking Ace. Oh no 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 no! Oof. Just can't get into the game at all now, guys. Oof. Ah, come on, straight to the keeper. Determined not to get beat. Come on, get in him, son. Oh, come on, that was your ball. That was blatantly a foul, but anyway. Come on, last chance. 4, 3, 2. Ah, balls! Right, anyway guys, that's Super Sidekicks on the Neo Geo. That's actually quite good fun. This is Suzuka 8 Hours. This is by Namco. Now, it's obviously, it uses an analog controller and I'm using a joystick, so it's a bit kinda all over the place. I don't think the sound's working quite what it should. Well, hopefully that's not what the sound should be like. Not bad graphics. Really smooth sort of movement. But it'd obviously play a lot better using an analog sort of controller. We're going to get an explosion. Oh, boo. Now, is this just qualifying? I was just going to say, because I've not seen any other opponents on the track, and just as I'm about to open my mouth, what should appear on the horizon? Anyway, listen, that's I'm sure it'd play a lot better in arcades than it does on MAME. That's Suzuka 8 Hours by now. Right, this guy's game, guys, is Title Fight by Sega. And again, it's another one of these twin stick jobbies.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sega presents this evening's main event.
Oh right, I am actually playing. Sorry, I was too busy looking at the screen on the left hand side. Right, it looks to me like the graphics, the background's slightly messed up. So I'm just mashing the buttons here. I've got no idea if I'm winning or losing or whatever. Obviously not.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
How do I get up? Do I need to mash the buttons or something? And I'm out, and I'm back up. Yeah, the games at this stage in the arcade industry, it was all about graphics over gameplay. Right, I obviously got my hand So my arse absolutely whipped there. So that's enough of that. That's title fight. Okay guys, this is Total Carnage. This is by Williams, or well, I think it was by, yeah it was, but I thought it was by Williams, but it's by Midway it says here. There you go. I know it was made by Eugene Jarvis. Who do we start? There we go.
All we are making is baby milk.
Now this game, I think it was kinda like the sort of successor to no. It was kinda like the successor to Smash TV. And it's kinda based loosely around the Running Man. Let's get some running shoes, which is going to speed things up a wee bit. This game was converted to most of the home systems back in the day.
Thank you. Thank you.
Over here!
But this is a really nice wee game. Here we go, prepare for Total Carnage. And of course it's my favourite kind of controller, twin sticks.
Help me!
Yeah, great fun this game. It is. Ah, balls. Excellent, that's Total Carnage and that's by Midway. Okay, this is Viewpoint. This is by SNK again. This is a bit of a classic game. It was released, I think it was on the Mega Drive. It's deceptively difficult. I mean, it looks easy because there's not a lot happening on screen, but it's really challenging game, as I'm surely about to demonstrate just how difficult it is. It's almost like a bullet hell shooter. I mean, you've got to be on your toes the whole time. It gets difficult very quickly. Now, whoops, damn it. You can see there, if you hold your fire button down, you get a kind of boost thing. Bollocks. Let's go again. I'm sure is it the Mega Drive? Is it the Mega Drive that's got a port of this? I can't remember exactly. Or the SNES? I can't remember. I think it is the Mega Drive.
1, 2, 3, 4, hit!
It is difficult, it really is. That's why I'm not talking, guys. I'm trying to concentrate. And you think to yourself, oh, I'm getting double bullets really quickly, but believe you me, it doesn't really make it much easier. Let's just go all out blasting rather than try and do the power up thing. And you've got to shoot the gates to open them. Like so. Ah, bollocks, I'm not making a very good job of this. That's... that was lucky. Very, very lucky. Where are they gonna go? I've got to say, I'm actually doing probably about as best as I've done at this game. Oof! Bloody hell. I think the secret is to actually make use of these kind of bombs. Oops. Anyway guys, that's Viewpoint and that is by SNK. That's an excellent game. Okay, this is the classic Virtua Racing by Sega. Again, I don't know how this game is going to play using the joystick. Now this game you can famously change your viewpoint, but I'm not quite sure what button I've got configured, if any. Looks like I haven't. So it looks like I'm stuck with the inside view cam. This is an excellent game. I don't want to speak too soon as it's too easy. It's very, very playable. That's a better phrase to use. There's a few graphic corruptions going on there, also it's running under emulation. But now this was converted to the Mega Drive. It wasn't bad, it was a kind of cut down version, and then I think the Mega CD, or was it 32X? 32X I think it was, had its own version which was pretty, almost arcade perfect. This game really needs to be played with a joystick, not a joystick. It needs to be played with a steering wheel or some sort of kind of analog controls. But anyway guys, that's Virtua Racing, and that is by Sega. Okay, this is Wild Pilot. Never heard of the game, I just thought the title screen looked a bit interesting. So I don't know what it's going to be like. Right. Ah, right, okay. Right, here we go. Right away you can tell it's completely unplayable. Because it requires... It looks like it's a light gun game actually. Yeah, it's completely unplayable using a joystick. I'm not quite sure if I'm actually controlling the plane or not. I don't think I am. I think I'm just controlling this crosshair. Let's go for one more go. Right, how do we start? Ah, and it's got these, I recognise these checkered sort of buildings. Were they not in G.I. Joe? I'm sure they were. Maybe that's the colours they use in America, I don't know. But yeah, you can see here, I'm not actually doing anything, I'm sort of moving this crosshair a wee bit, but it's just jerking all over the place. Yeah, that's enough of that guys, that is Wild Pilot. Okay guys, this is X-Men. By, I don't have a clue, let's go for Cyclops. Now this to me looks like, was it last one? I think it was 1990 or 1991 I think we looked at. Was it Spider-Man? Or was it the Fantastic Four? I can't really remember. But nice graphics. Obviously quite authentic and true to the sort of like the, you know, the cartoon originals. And if you look up the top there, you can see 4 players. So yeah, you could get a bit of multiplayer action if that's your thing. Ah, laser eyes. Ah, I must have used my laser eyes. Oh bollocks. Miss me. Oh, is that somebody's head or helmet? Hopefully it was the latter rather than the former. Yeah, this is actually nice. It makes a change from the other ones. I mean, I don't know what it is. I think it's because I've gone for a out and out cartoon look. And it's not too cluttered. I've not put too much. It's just kind of you and the baddies really. Whereas other ones tried to kind of put too much stuff in. I like this, yeah, I like this quite a lot actually. Bloody hell. Ouch. Oh, that's a shame. That's actually really good fun, guys. That's X-Men. Yeah. Anyway, guys, that is the last game for this. That was the year that was. I've got to say, as I've been mentioning throughout the videos, personally, there's very few games there that I actually thought were half decent. It seemed to just be a plethora of sideways scrolling beat 'em ups and actual one-on-one beat 'em ups with some shoot 'em ups flung in. Really nothing, you know, wasn't a good. I mean, you could tell that the arcade games had ran out of ideas, and they were just trying to push boundaries with graphics, and sometimes having fancy graphics doesn't always make a good game. So yeah, that was that. I hope you've enjoyed watching it. Now I've got to say, guys, I think I'm going to make this one the last. That was year that was. I don't know if I could stomach going into 1993, 1994. I mean, there's really nothing out there at all. So I think this is. I've had how many years? I think did I start 1978 or something? So yeah, we've had about, I would say, about 15, 16 good years out of this series. So I do hope you've enjoyed watching it. I hope you're not disappointed that I'm going to knock this one in the head. But I do have some new ideas coming up starting next week for something similar, possibly based on the sort of 8-bit computers or something. So yeah, stay with me, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed watching it, guys.